morning, even afternoon. We got a banger for y'all today, baby. Got a video from Josh here. His YouTube's in the description. Be sure to go sub, watch all of his videos. What we got here is Josh making Chick-Fil-A at home, but better. And I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a tough one, I think. I'm a Chick-Fil-A fan. I love the sauce. I love the sandwich, so I'm a little biased in this. When y'all enjoy this, leave a like, leave a sub. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. All right, I love Chick-Fil-A, so.
Chick-Fil-A's overrated. Well,
okay.
Unfortunately, I think we're gonna prove that right today.
This is going to be a tough one, Josh. I'm going to be honest. All right?
Look,
I'm a Chick-Fil-A fan.
To say about it. It's been single-handedly one of the most overrated chicken sandwiches in the entire chicken sandwich game.
Whoa!
Which is weird to say, but there is a chicken sandwich game now. Everybody has their chicken sandwich. I have all of them. I'm like Thanos with the chicken sandwich gauntlet. And this is the last one. So with all that being said, let's make this, shall we?
Hey,
Josh.
Hey, get over here. Do you not know what to cook for dinner again? I don't know. Well, I have a solution. My new cookbook, Texture Over Taste, is available for pre-order now. The link's in the description. I worked really hard on it. This may just look like a cookbook, but it's not. It can slice and dice vegetables all on its own. It can shield your skin.
Wow, what a great ad. I love how he's making it look like old school commercial.
It can even seal a leaky ceiling instantly.
Wow.
It can make you stronger, and it helps you sleep better.
Wow.
Thanks, Texture Over Taste. If you want to change your life today, pre-order now. The link's in the description. Stop! I don't want to hear these voices in my head anymore!
I'm gonna have to order it, dude. I'm gonna have to do it.
I've always hated the cows on the billboards.
The cows are like, yeah, please don't slaughter and eat us, even though you're going to anyway. Eat the chicken. This is a new building, basically, because they added a bunch of stuff onto it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. All right, now we gotta take our order.
The service at Chick-Fil-A is always good, bro.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
At least from my experience.
Spicy chicken deluxe. That's it. Oh, I forgot to give their menu. I'm feeling like giving them a 7 out of 10 today because I like how simplistic the menu is.
That's true.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know, as usual, they have a good attitude. We're kind of low energy today.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got the thing, so I guess we'll go eat it, unfortunately. All right, we got the bag. I like that Chick-fil-A keeps their bags simple. We always call that out, although I love that they want to remind everybody. Serve fresh daily, Monday through Saturday.
Got it?
Notice how there's a day missing. The only fast food place that does that, as far as I know. Can we get a fast check? Is that true? I gotta hand it to Chick-fil-A. Their sandwiches aren't too bad. I like that they're simplistic, but it really bothers me that there's no sauce. How is that acceptable? And
I can
here's the
agree with
thing.
that.
I'm not saying that Chick-fil-A is
But yeah, but it's like, they assume, I think, you're gonna put Chick-fil-A sauce on it, right?
bad. I'm just saying that, like, when people
I love Chick-fil-A
rave,
sauce, bro.
like, oh, I love Chick-fil-A. It's my favorite chicken sandwich. I didn't try. But that being said, I like their buns. They're soft. You know, sometimes it works. Not gonna lie, this one's particularly dry. Look, I gotta give them props. It tastes good. Their spicy chicken sandwich is one of their strongest leading points on their menu, but it's dry.
I still remember, I think I recorded myself eating Chick-fil-A for the first time, and I'd never had the sauce and stuff. And it truly was life-changing. I love it, bro. I still love it.
On the hottest day of the year. We've done it to them before, we're gonna do it again.
Since we last touched on the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich,
I mean,
I've played with my bun recipe a bit.
Josh's already looks better.
Bun. You know, a little more Hawaiian, but slightly less sweet and softer than the finest silk money can buy. Homemade pickles, upgraded spicy fried chicken, but less talking, more making. First, of course, let's talk buns. I know a lot of you are gonna buy buns, but just hang on, okay? Please go to the nicest bakery and get them fresh, because I assure you, the chances of you finding buns that are better than these are slim to none. Or you can actually make them and receive a wet.
Why do those look so good, bro? Why do they look so good?
Very simple. Stand mixer. Add half a cup plus 1 tablespoon or 135 milliliters of water at 95 Fahrenheit and half a cup or 125 milliliters of whole milk, also heated at 95 Fahrenheit. Whisk in your yeast followed by a 1/3 cup or 75 grams of white sugar. Yes, it's a lot of sugar. Trust me when I say these buns will absolutely blow your pantaloons off. They're too good. Now whisk in 1 egg yolk and 1 whole egg, 2 teaspoons or 12 grams of fine sea salt, and finally 1 gram of amylase. What is that, Josh? It's an optional enzyme that will give your bread that toe-curling softness, like the commercial stuff in the supermarket. Now, add a dough hook to your mixer. Start mixing on low speed at 3.5 cups or 525
I love how he always has so
flour,
much detail with what he makes. You know, I would never make buns.
Yes, while
you know what I mean?
Running. Just be careful with your hands because you don't want that getting caught in the stand mixer.
I did.
Very dangerous. Mix until you get.
I did a steak the other day on Thanksgiving. I posted a video. It was fire. Everyone was giving me crap though for not letting it rest, bro. I thought if you put it on the top rack, it rests. You know what I mean?
About 3 minutes, then add 4.5
Hey, goodness
tablespoons
gracious.
63 grams of softened
I was getting
unsalted
cooked,
butter.
bro.
If it's not softened, you're gonna get a lumpy mess, and don't try to be smart here because you'll instantly feel not smart if you skip the softening step. I love you though. Mix 3 to 5 more minutes until you get
Thanks,
a
Josh.
smooth, homogeneous dough. Roll into a rough ball, place in a greased bowl, and cover with plastic wrap. Of course, give a personality to the dough for, added flavor. Well, maybe not that kind of flavor. Rise at room temp or 1 hour until doubled. Punch that bad boy down. Divide it into 90 to 100 gram pieces. That should get you about 8 total balls. Shape those into doit balls and place your balls on a parchment-lined baking sheet, though I would recommend evenly spacing apart 6 balls per sheet tray so your balls don't touch. I'm just looking out for your
Said
buns.
balls a lot,
Put
bro.
those in greased plastic wrap.
There's a lot of balls,
for
man.
5 minutes. Take off the plastic wrap, brush each of your buns with egg wash consisting of 1 egg and a splash of water. Once they're all brushed, pop into a 375-degree oven for 15 to 18 minutes or until a luscious golden brown oil
Look at
is
how
ready to
perfect
be
those are, bro.
thrown to the spicy fried chicken of your dreams. Optionally, once they come out of the oven, you can immediately brush with melted
I'm so
unsalted
hungry
butter
right now.
and let them cool completely on a wire.
Is it Pat?
On to pickles. Paw.
You know what's ironic? This is kind of making me want to get Chick-Fil-A, to be
Sure, you can use
honest.
dill, or you can make your own dill. I decided to go bread and butter. I've heard complaints about bread and butter in the sphere recently, okay? I will not tolerate slander. Try them on this sandwich, and I bet you'll change your mind forever, especially if they're my pickle. Or, well, my pickle recipe. So first you're gonna take 3 pickling cucumbers, cut them about 1/8 of an inch thick with a knife or a mandolin, aka finger death trap. Place those bad boys in a heat-proof quart-sized container such as a mason jar. Then in a medium sauce pot, add 1 cup or 200 grams of white sugar, a 1/4 cup or 75 grams of kosher salt, 1.5 teaspoons or 1 gram of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of celery seeds, 1 tablespoon or 30 grams of mustard
Does
seeds,
all
2
this
cups
go
or
into it?
480 milliliters of white vinegar, 2.5 cups or 120
typically?
milliliters of water. Then set that bad boy on a medium-high heat.
That-
until
is that what
the
goes
oil
into
and the sugar
pickles?
and
No
salt is
way, right?
completely dissolved. Pour your hot
Must
stuff
just be
directly over your
Josh's.
cucumbers and make sure they're totally submerged. You can use a small ramekin to weigh them down and then just let them cool until room temp. Boom. Pickles done. All right, look, I know Chick-fil-A doesn't put mayo on their sandwich, so I'm making one. Call me unfair, but it's a very
Yeah,
basic
Josh
mayo.
is
In
gonna
the bottom
win,
of a wide
for
mouth
sure.
container, add 2 egg yolks, 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons or
That's
14 grams
that
of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon.
is gonna
or
put
5
it over
grams
the
of
edge,
soda
bro.
ashi. That's optional. 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of water, a pinch of salt, 2 cloves of garlic grated, and then finally carefully pour over 1.5 cups or 375 milliliters of canola oil, vegetable oil, avocado oil, whatever floats your boat. Just not olive oil. Gently place an immersion blender at the
wonder
bottom
why.
of your container and let her rip. A pinch of shimi togarashi,
Interesting.
slowly bringing it up to the top until everything is fully emulsified and you have a beautiful stable.
That looks fire, bro.
Additional salt to taste if needed. And now for the moment you've all waited for, the chicken. First you need 6 boneless and skinless chicken thighs. In a small container combine 3 tablespoons or 40 grams of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of white sugar, 2 teaspoons or 9 grams of MSG, and whisk together until combined. This is your cure.
I'm just
Season your chicken
craving
generously
food
on
now,
both
bro.
sides with
Just
your
thinking
cure.
about it.
Now at this point you can use them right away, or you can leave them plastic wrapped in the fridge overnight to really let that cure get sucked up by the chicken. Now once it's fry time, for your breading, I call this the dip in dredge. I actually don't. I made that up just now. But for your dip, you're gonna get 1 medium-sized bowl and combine 2 whole eggs, add a pinch of salt, beat together till homogeneous, and then whisk in 1 cup or 240 milliliters of whole milk. Now for your dredge, in a separate medium-sized bowl, add 2 cups or 300 grams of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons or 9 grams of MSG, 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons or 3 grams of fresh ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon or 10 grams of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons or 6 grams of
Like,
ground
I wonder
white
what
pepper,
goes
half a
into
teaspoon or 2
Chick-fil-A's
grams
batter.
of onion powder,
Like, all
1
this?
tablespoon or 15 grams
Oh, wait,
of kosher
right?
salt, 1.5 teaspoons or 4 grams of
It
cayenne
might.
powder, then whisk together until combined.
I love Chick-fil-A,
Frying
bro.
is the most important, but it's also the simplest step. You take a piece of cured chicken, you dunk it in your dip mixture,
will say-
make sure it's fully coated.
Whenever I cook, I'm always terrified to use oil, bro. I feel like I'm gonna like burn the house down.
Immediately toss in your flour dredge, making sure you leave
I like never
absolutely
fry anything
zero
because I'm always scared.
Shake off the excess flour and
Which is
repeat
funny
with
'cause
all
I'm
of your
fat.
chicken.
I just eat fried
Done,
food,
simply
guys.
deep fry
Thank you.
these puppies at 350 Fahrenheit in a large, heavy bottom pot filled about halfway with
Nothing
fine
like
oil
chicken.
canola. You can also use lard if you want to be a real G. Fry about 4 at a time for 5 to 7 minutes or until you get that classic GBD. Again, that's golden brown delicious. While that's frying, you can make a spicy finishing kick by getting a small bowl, adding 4 teaspoons or 8 grams
Ooh.
of shimi togarashi, half a teaspoon or 1 gram of cayenne powder, 1 teaspoon or 2 grams of ground black pepper, half a teaspoon or 1 gram of smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons or 5 grams of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of white sugar, whisk together until combined and set aside. Now, once you have your GBD and your chicken is around 165 Fahrenheit internal temperature, drain on a wire rack and optionally, but recommended, season with your spicy togarashi spice and repeat with the rest of your chicken. It's finally time to put this thing together. Carefully, slice your buns.
Yeah.
Place them beautifully
Yeah.
in a pan with
Wow.
some butter. Yeah, like
I'm
that.
hungry.
Of course,
And I'm
sprish your
fat.
mayo on your bottom bun. Be generous now. Don't be shy. Pickles, add on your chicken, then mayo your top bun and crown your king. But wait, something's not right. this could be better. You know, what if we just made this the deluxe version? They do have that at Chick-Fil-A. So you're gonna do everything that you did listed prior, but instead,
cheese
when
and
you
bacon?
assemble this, you toast your buns, you put your mayo on both sides. The pickles go down first, but then this is where things
That's
change.
a lot of pickles.
You add a layer of green leaf lettuce, some thinly sliced tomatoes, which you seasoned with salt, I hope, maybe even a little bit of pepper. Add on your fried chicken, slap on a nice slice of pepper jack cheese, which you'll torch or broil until melted, and wow, now we're really looking at the king of chicken sandwiches. Now
I
let's
mean,
determine
it looks a
our-
million times
Okay,
better.
so we have my version, and as you saw, there's also the deluxe version. It's
I
like,
think you need Chick-fil-A sauce though. You know, like I love Chick-fil-A sauce.
only
And
lettuce,
I'm
tomato,
assuming
cheese.
that's
All right,
why they
plain
don't
one,
put a
first
sauce
off,
on it, because they want you to pick it kind of thing.
we already know that thighs are the way. You want it wet? Thighs.
Got it?
You can use breast, that's fine, but it's less flavor, less juiciness.
True.
It's harder to cook. This is a better sandwich, period,
True.
end of story. And then, of course, what the is this, the double down version or whatever? Way better. The deluxe is the way to go because it feels like a complete sandwich. This is like, I'm drunk on a Saturday morning and I'm gonna make this. That doesn't happen on a Saturday morning, but you get
What are you drunk on Saturday morning for, bro? Long night?
my point. You put the lettuce, the tomato, it's a whole meal. Obviously, I think it's a win, so we're gonna bring in a taste tester to find out the real winner. Vikram's here again. Go ahead. Oh my God, Vikram, how did you do that?
Kendrick's teaching me magic.
Wow, what, really, Kendrick? What is that, what do you do? Stop, stop! Number 1, there you go. Number 2.
Easily the second one. Chick-fil-A is messing up. They think their chicken's so good that they don't need a sauce. Most people put the sauce on the sandwich after they get it.
True.
I mostly tasted the pickles. Kind of like a pickle sandwich. Whereas Josh's, the buns, the spices on the
Yeah.
chicken, just a great experience. I think it's an easy dub.
Vikram's stepping up his descriptions. I honestly have nothing else to say.
Kendrick's also teaching me that.
Well, what's your magic way out of here?
I'm gonna have to order Chick-fil-A. It's funny. Like that looked better. Like Josh's looked better. But now I'm just hungry for Chick-fil-A.